Okay. So again, what we're going to do is kind of little similar to what we were doing last month. We're going to do kind of some of those same exercises, little variation. And then since we're meeting early now, we're going to work a little bit more on some warm up exercises. So you might have just gotten up recently, got out of bed, just kind of moved around, got some coffee. So we'll warm you up a little bit more than we usually do. I know I'm usually really stiff in the morning, so it's helpful to do that. All right, so first thing we're going to do is just stand up nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders back and down a few times. All right, and then we're just going to nice and easy take the right arm up and over. Lower the arm down. Left arm up and over. And down. All right, so let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, and then exhale as you reach over. Other side, inhale, exhale as you reach and lean over. One more time. Inhale, exhale as you lean over. And then other side. And exhale. All right, now we're going to take both arms up, reach them up as high as you can. Exhale down. One more inhale up and exhale down. All right, now on this next one, we're going to keep the arms down here. If you need your chair to hold on to or something to hold on to, go ahead and grab that. Just kind of keep it off to the side a little. We're going to do just some easy heel raises. We're going to lift up on the toes or up on the balls of the feet, lower down, and lift, and down. Just one more of these. And then lower the feet down. All right, now here you might want to hold on. We're going to do just some warm-ups for the leg and for the hip. So we're going to take this left leg, we're going to lift it up and down. And again, just kind of nice and easy. Just getting those joints moving this morning. All right, now on your next one, lift the knee up. Let's open the knee out to the side and then lower it down. So lift, open, and then bring it around. All right, good. One more. Now this time, keep the foot here. We're going to lift from the side and bring it forward. So just kind of reversing that movement we just did. All right, one more of those. And then give the legs a little shake out. We'll switch over to the other side. Lift that knee up and down. And again, just nice and slow, nice and easy. All right, next one, lift the knee, open it out to the side and down. Good. Lift, open, and down one more time. Right, and then open from the side and bring it around. Just to reverse that movement. All right, one more time. Okay, good. Now give the legs a little shake out. All right, now I'm going to have you just bend the knees just a little bit. We're going to do tiny hip hinge here, not too far forward. Take the arms right down by the sides, palms are forward. We're going to take the arms, we're going to reach them up, and then you're going to bring the elbows back, kind of squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. Reach and squeeze. Keep your spine nice and straight. Again, this is just warming up through the back and the shoulders. One more time. Okay, now keep the hands right here, the arms right here. And then let me turn the side. We're gonna drop the arms down and up. So you're keeping those shoulders kind of level and just getting a little rotation through the shoulders. And then one more. All right, and then drop your arms down. Roll the shoulders back. All right. Now, next one, take the back of your chair here, or you can take the wall, whatever you're close to. We're just gonna hinge a little bit here. We're gonna do some leg kickback. So we're gonna take this left leg, we're gonna kick it back and down. And again, not very high. We're just warming up still. So kind of lifting from the heel, one more. And then switch that over to the other side. And again, just kind of a little bit of a hinge. That heel back. Good. Now stand up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. All right. So that's our warm up. We're going to do our exercises next. You won't need your chair for this one. We're going to start with squats. So go ahead and grab your weights. And then we're just going to set the feet a little wider than hip width apart. A little bit of an angle out with the toes, not too far. So not a plie squat. All right, so first thing we want to do is pull the belly button in towards the spine. Keep your chest lifted, your eyes forward. We're going to push the hips back, squat down, and come up, squeezing into the glutes. Good, so down and up. And again, since we're morning now, morning time, might be a little bit stiffer. So just kind of take it where you can. All right, this is 6. We're gonna do 12 of these since we did these last month. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good. Set your weights down. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the next exercise. So we're going to go through all of our exercises. We'll take a little stretch break, and then we'll go through all the exercises again a second time. So we're just going to kind of repeat that. All right, so your next one, we're going to do rows. I'm going to have you sit this time for these. So grab your chair and your weights. All right, so from here, make sure you're kind of up towards the front edge of the chair. Feet are flat on the floor. You can bring your feet together. And then we want to get that hip hinge again. So again, think about the spine being nice and straight. All right, now hinging down, hinging forward, weights on the outside of the legs, palms facing. We're going to lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lower down. Good, so lift and lower. And doing both of the arms at the same time, you can really focus on squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good. So you can just kind of hinge forward, set those weights down, Sit up tall, roll the shoulders back and down. All right, good. Now, all you're gonna do from here is you're gonna stand, grab your weights, make sure you bend your knees when you grab the weights. And we're gonna stand kind of here in front of the chair. Your feet can be kind of right in front of the front legs of the chair, unless you have a really big chair. So they're still gonna be about hip width apart. All right, so we're gonna start from here. Palms are kind of facing towards your legs, come right at the top of the legs. Drop the shoulders back and down. Engage those abdominals, pulling the belly button towards the spine. All right, so standing in front of the chair, we're gonna do that hinge forward, let the arms just kind of hang down, keep your back straight. Don't round your back. And then slowly come up, squeeze into the glutes. So make sure you go slow. Make sure you're not rounding your spine. And then again, you can go, you may just come to here. You may be able to go down a little further. Again, hamstrings can be really tight in the mornings. So just kind of take it where you can. You can bend your knees slightly. Again, really try to just kind of keep your eyes focused so you're not dropping your head down and you're not rounding the back. Good. This is 7. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. 8. And 9. Ever feel that you've got too much in kind of mid to lower back in here? Try not to come down quite as far, so maybe you're just coming here. But again, kind of double check and make sure you're keeping your spine as straight as you can. So you might feel it a little bit in the low back into the glutes, but you shouldn't feel it here. You might just need to kind of pull the belly button in and make sure the back is staying nice and flat. All right, so next one we're gonna do, and just move that chair a little bit out of the way here. And we're gonna do some shoulders next. So grab a lighter weight if you have it. And again, for this one, if you don't have a lighter weight, you might even just do it without the weight if it's a little too much for you. All right, so bending the knees, engaging the abdominals again. And again, think a nice posture here as you're standing. All right, we're gonna take the weights up, palms forward, elbows down. Remember, the weights are a little bit in front of you, so they're not right above the shoulders. All right, so from here, we're gonna press up and down. Again, muscle that might be really stiff or joints that might not be moving like they should or like they do later in the day. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. All right, so we're going to take a little break, set those down, just roll the shoulders back a minute here. All right, now next one we're going to do, take those weights again, lighter weights again, if that's what you have. palms forward, we're gonna go right into a bicep curl. So we're gonna curl up, lower down. 2, 3, 4, remember, keep it slow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. Now, all you're gonna do here, from here, keep the weights. We're just gonna rotate the arms so your palms are facing back away from you. And arms are kind of right down along by the sides. Okay, so we're gonna reverse this and we're gonna work into the triceps in the back of the arms. So from here, all you're gonna do is press back, while lifting the arms back behind you. And again, those palms are facing away from you. So you should feel this in the back of the arms. Maybe a little bit in the back of the shoulders. You can hinge a little if you'd like. That's a little, gonna take a little stress off your low back. Slow and controlled. Just swing the arms, think about lifting. 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, very good. Okay, set your weights down. The arms to shake out. All right, so next one we're gonna do, we did those wall, I call them the wall climbers, where we're holding the wall and lifting the knees. We're gonna change that up just a little bit. So you can do this if you have a, like a desk or a table, if you're close to a sofa. You can use your chair as long as your chair is in front of something, so it doesn't move away from you. So whatever you have, we want to just kind of bring you down a little bit. So before we were at the wall this way, we're going to come down a little. So again, a table or a sofa, you're going to be about here. A chair, you'll be a little bit lower. And you're going to drop your hips down a little. So kind of like if we're doing a modified plank. So drop the hips down a little so you're not back here, we're not in tabletop. So from here, all you're going to do is lift the right knee and the left knee. So just alternating knee lifts. And again, if this position doesn't work for you, go back to the wall like we did last month. 7, 8, 9. Those heels down, you can sit back and just stretch for a minute. Exhale. So we're going to shake the legs out. And then we're going to go through those exercises again. And then the last part of the class, we're going to just take for stretching. So we're going to start with the squats again. So go ahead and kind of reposition things as you need to. Grab a sip of water before we go into the second round. When we're working out in the morning like this, we tend to be a little more dehydrated since we're not having anything to drink overnight. So make sure you drink plenty of water as we're doing the workout. All right, so we're setting up for the squats again first. So we're gonna take the feet kind of wide, a little bit of an angle out. Arms down by the hips. Make sure your chest is lifted, eyes are forward. All right, engage those abs. You're gonna push the hips back, bend the knees, and back up. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, good. Down. You're gonna grab the chair and go into those seated rows. So again, we're gonna sit just a little bit forward. Be kind of close together right underneath the knees. We're gonna hinge forward from the hips. Again, nice straight line, neck all the way down the spine. All right, and then let's lift those elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Forward. There. Shoulder rolls here. All right. And then we're gonna come back up to standing. You can grab those weights from here. And then get your feet about the width of the chair. We're gonna do the deadlift. So bend your knees slightly, engage through the glutes, chest lifted, eyes forward. All right, so from here, we're just hinging forward, keeping a straight line down the spine, lowering down just to where you can. Straighten up, squeeze into the glutes. And remember, try to keep that belly button pulled up towards the spine, engaging those abdominals and low back. And that will help you from, hopefully prevent you from dropping your belly down and getting a little too much stress on the low to mid back. So this one, we should be feeling this primarily in the glutes. Like I said, roll into the low back as well. 7, 8, 11, 12. A little shake out here. Put the heavier weights down if you're using heavier weights. Move that chair a little bit out of the way here. And then we're gonna go to our bicep curls. So again, a little lighter weight if you have it. And just kind of bend the knees. Again, nice tall posture here. palms forward. Make sure the shoulders stay down from the ears. And then we're gonna curl up and lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. Good. Now from here, we're gonna stay here. We're just gonna turn the palms to face back away from you. Shoulders stay down, bend the knees slightly. Again, you can hinge just a tiny bit. Just make sure your back is straight. All right, this time we're lifting the arms back. Working into the back of the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, good. All right, roll the shoulders back and down. I forgot to do the shoulder presses first, so we'll do those next. If you don't do those in exact order, that's fine for these last 3. So we'll go ahead and take the hands here. Again, a little bit in front of the shoulders. All right, so engage those abdominals, and then we're pressing up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Okay, good. All right, set those weights down. Give the arms and the hands a little shake out. You can kind of stretch the hands out a few times. All right. And then the last one we're gonna do are those climbers. So again, stay at the wall if that's more comfortable for you. Table, sofa, chair, as long as it doesn't move. And then we're just gonna get here into a tabletop and then walk the feet back. Heels are lifted, and then drop the hips down like into a plane. All right, so from here, lift the knee, one knee and then the other. All right, keep the eyes focused. Spot. Abdominals engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Drop the heels down. You can kind of back until tabletop stretch. On back up. And nice and tall. Give everything a shake out here. All right, and then we are gonna go into some stretches next. So we will use the chair and we'll do some standing. So keep that chair here. So first thing we want to do is just take that chair, kind of turn it back away from you. So we are going to go into that tabletop stretch again. I'm gonna focus on stretching the hamstrings and down through the back. So starting right behind the chair, you're gonna walk it back. Bend your knees. Keep your knees bent as you flatten the back, kind of into that tabletop. Reaching from fingertips down the spine. And then a big stretch through the back to the shoulders. Now, if you can, straighten knees as much as you're able to. And we're gonna hold the stretch. I want you just to take about 3 big breaths in and out. And you bend your knees, walk it back up behind the chair. And then we're just gonna step the right foot back, bend your left knee forward, press the right heel into the floor. We're gonna stretch into that right calf. So keep the heel pressed down here. All right, now from here, we're gonna lift that back heel and we're gonna kind of bring that right knee forward and that right foot forward. Try to stay up as tall as you can here. Now this should change the stretch a little bit more. So now you're stretching a little into the front of that right leg. And you might feel this, I feel this a lot in my hamstring, but my hamstrings are really tight in the morning. So wherever you feel that in the leg. And then just press the heel down again. And then step it up, give both legs a shake out. All right, and then we're gonna step that left foot back. Half stretch first, so press the heel down into the floor. And just hold it here. Again, these stretches, we're gonna take about 3 big breaths in and out. So we're gonna hold them a little bit longer. After you take that one, let's lift that back heel. Come up a little straighter through the torso. And bring your, almost like you're tipping your pelvis forward a little. Maybe drop the knee down, but really try to stay up nice and tall. And just hold the stretch. Press that heel down. And then step it up. Give both legs a shake out. All right, now we're gonna have a seat in the chair. And just kind of wherever you're comfortable here, we're gonna do our hamstring stretch seated. So we're taking that right heel out, heel down, toes up. Sit up nice and straight and then hinge forward from the hips. Pull the toes a little more back towards you to get a little more stretch in the back of that leg. Hold it there, inhale and exhale. Right, and then sit up. Switch legs, left leg out, heel down, toes up. Hinge forward. And again, just about 3 nice big breaths in and big breaths out. Set that foot back to the floor. Lift the right knee up. It's going to tuck the knee in. So pull the knee in towards the chest and do some ankle circles here. Both directions. Right, and then we're going to take this right ankle and either cross it on top of the left leg, or if you can't get that ankle up there, down at the other ankle. So either way, we want to drop that knee out and down as much as you can. We're stretching into this right hip. Hold it here. And across the leg, lift the left knee up, tuck the knee in, again, circle the ankle, other direction. Then we're going to cross that left ankle again, either on top of the leg or at the other ankle. Again, keep in mind, since we're doing this workout now in the mornings, your body's probably going to feel a little bit different. I know mine does, so a little stiffer in the morning. So that's why I like to do, if I do my own workouts in the morning, I take a little bit more time for a warm up and a little bit more time for stretching. All right, and then uncross the leg, sit both feet on the floor, give the legs a little shake out here. All right, so from here, feet on the floor, just kind of get settled into your chair. We're going to take both arms forward, either one hand on top of the other or lace the fingers together, palms are forward. Press the arms out, reach them forward as far as you can. Then drop just the chin towards the chest. And then reach just a bit further forward if you can. Keep reaching the arms straight out though. So the stretch, you can feel roll down the spine, right across the shoulder blades. Hold it with a couple of deep breaths in and out. All right, then take your hands apart, reach the hands up towards the ceiling and really kind of lengthen up like you're trying to touch the fingertips towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then you're going to exhale and just circle the arms back. You can reach for the back of your chair or just right behind you. And what I want you to do is pull the chest open. You can lift the chin just a little. And again, we're going to hold this for about 3 breaths in and out. Down, give them a shake out. All right, now from here, I'm going to turn to face you and take the right arm across the body. Take a hold of that right arm with the left hand and just pull it across your chest. So big shoulder stretch in that right shoulder. Take a deep breath in, a couple of breaths in and out on this one. And then drop the arm down, take kind of a couple of shoulder rolls just to let that shoulder down. And then we'll take the left arm across, pull that arm in, hold that stretch. Drop that arm down, roll that shoulder back, and then we'll take a couple more shoulder rolls. Set those shoulders down, and then let's take that right arm up and over, like we started with here, but we're gonna hold it for about, again, 2 or 3 breaths in and out, stretching down that right side. And then bring the arm down, other side. And if your arm doesn't reach that high, you can always take the hand and just kind of lean here. You're still getting a stretch down through the side, not quite as much in the arm, but again, take it just where you're able to. That's in and out. Back down. Right now, just sit up nice and tall. Turn the head, look over your right shoulder, hold it here. Just a couple of breaths in and out. And then let's switch it to look over the left shoulder. And again, a couple of breaths in and out. Head back to center. Now just sit up as tall as you can again, shoulders down from your ears. We're gonna tip that right ear towards the right shoulder. Keep this left shoulder down as much as you can. Stretching into the left side of the neck. And bring your head back to center. And then drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. Head back to center. Couple of shoulder rolls, nice big shoulder rolls up, back and down. Good. Bring your feet together. Let's take a big deep breath in. Reach the arms up. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. All right, well, very good. That is our workout. And what we'll do, since again, we're doing some of the same exercises we did, a couple of modifications with a couple of the exercises. And then we're going to actually increase the sets as we go along. So kind of about the middle of the month, I'll record a new video with the 3 sets. But again, do what you can. Again, since we're working out in the mornings, you might feel a little different than you do at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So again, take that time to warm up, make sure you stretch, take a little bit more time between exercises if you need to. And then I will see you back here a week from today. And then again, I will send this video out so you can work out on your own throughout the week. And I will see you back next time. All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. Bye. Have a good weekend.